Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. The text came at 2:14 a.m. I'm sorry. I didn't plan for this to happen. No name. Just that sentence glowing on my phone in the dark, heavy as a stone on my chest. I stared at it until the screen dimmed, then lit it again, hoping I'd misunderstood. Hoping it was meant for someone else. But I already knew. Somewhere deep inside, a quiet part of me had been counting the days my wife had been gone, measuring the silence, adding it up. She had left a month ago with a suitcase and a smile that didn't reach her eyes. I just need space, she'd said. To think. She kissed my cheek, smelled like the lavender soap she loved, and promised to call every night. The first week she did. Short calls. Careful words. She sounded tired, distracted. By the second week, the calls turned into texts. Then excuses. Bad signal. Long day. I fell asleep early. I told myself I was paranoid. That marriage does this to you. It teaches you to doubt your own instincts because love is supposed to be trust. Still, I noticed the little things. How she never answered when I called unexpectedly. How her replies came in bursts, then stopped for hours. How her location suddenly stopped updating on our shared app. Blamed on a phone glitch. At night, the house felt wrong without her. Too quiet. I'd sit on the edge of the bed and replay memories that now felt rehearsed. Her laugh. The way she used to tuck her feet under my legs when we watched TV. I wondered when that warmth had started to fade. Or if I'd just been the last to notice. The third week, I did something I'm not proud of. I logged into our shared cloud account, telling myself I was just checking photos, looking for comfort. Instead, I found a folder I didn't recognize. Recent. Hidden. Inside were screenshots of conversations. Messages saved like souvenirs. Her words. Someone else's replies. Casual at first. Jokes. Compliments. Then plans. Hotel names. Dates circled in digital ink. One message stopped me cold. I feel more alive with you than I have in years. I didn't cry right away. I felt hollow, like someone had scooped me out and left the shell. I closed the laptop and sat there, hands shaking, listening to the refrigerator hum. I wondered how long this had been going on. I wondered if every "I love you" before she left had already been a lie. When she finally knocked on the door a month later, I almost didn't answer. I stood in the hallway, heart pounding, staring at the wood like it might split open on its own. She looked thinner. Tired. Her eyes searched my face the way they used to when she was scared. "Can we talk?" she asked, voice barely steady. We sat at the kitchen table, the same place we planned vacations, argued about money, laughed over burnt dinners. She twisted her ring around her finger, a nervous habit I knew too well. "I didn't mean for it to go this far," she said. "I was lonely. I felt invisible." And he listened. I wanted to scream. Instead, I asked quiet questions. How long? Where? Did she love him? She cried. Said she was confused. Said she still loved me. That it was a mistake born from feeling lost. I told her about the messages. The screenshots. How every memory from the last year now felt poisoned. How I'd questioned my worth, my sanity, while she was building another life in secret. She apologized over and over, but apologies don't rewind time. They don't unsee messages or unfeel the way your chest caves in when trust breaks. That night, she slept in the guest room. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, realizing something quiet and devastating. Even if she stayed, I would never be the same man. Love doesn't survive on promises alone. It needs honesty, and ours had bled out slowly, unnoticed. In the morning, I watched her pack again. This time there were no smiles. Just a long look, shared grief, and the sound of the door closing. I don't know what the future holds. Some days the loneliness still bites hard. But I've learned this. Love that costs you your self-respect isn't love. It's endurance. And I've endured enough. When she knocked, my life changed. Not because she came back, but because I finally understood it was okay to let go.